What does the new update of OpenAI to introducing structured outputs in the API mean for the potential of using ChatGPT in practice? And how do we actually get started taking the benefits of this new update? Hey guys, I'm Stefan, the founder of the data management bureau Raphael's Ambassadors. This video I will take you all into the news, or it's been a few weeks now, but still want to get out a video for sharing my thoughts and an explanation for what the potential actually is in this new update by OpenAI. What does it mean, and how do we actually get started by gaining the true advantages from this in practice? So we have some articles up here. We have the main one on OpenAI's own website, and they say introducing structured outputs in the API. So what does this really mean? Model outputs now reliably adhere to developer-supplied JSON schema. So what is this in practice? This here we can see the main points here. Developers have long been working around the limitations of LLMs. We see that generating structured data from unstructured inputs is one of the core use cases of AI. And developers generally try to use this API to build assistants that can get data and answer questions by using functions. Having more structured data for getting this information, managing it, processing it to make the applications work as they want. So here we say, for instance, used to build powerful assistants that have the ability to fetch data and answer questions via function calling, extract structured data for data entry, and build multiple-step agentic workflows that allow LLMs to take actions. Basically, okay, taking the data, doing something with the data, and then processing it through these kind of AI agents. And they have been so far they have been using other tools, third-party tools, instead in addition to the OpenAI API. They've tried to do it through prompting, updating the text for what they're telling AI for this to do. Other programs, freely available online. Other people who have coded tools to do this for them, and kind of retrying the different prompts, different requests. So to make the model outputs, model give you what you actually want. And this update for structured outputs tries to avoid this, or tries to overcome this issue and problem of the OpenAI API. So this is a new release from the 6th of August. So a few weeks ago now, but yeah. We can see the power of this here. We can see when we see the evaluations of complex JSON schemas. JSON schema is basically just the way that it is the data is formatted in a structured way. So here you can see for an example of a JSON. A JSON format. This may look complex if you are not used to programming, but this is basically how it looks when it's structured compares to when it's unstructured. I will give you another example as well here. Someone here posted on Medium about it. Armin Katovic had a good article, and he made a comparison for, okay, what is the unstructured text? Here is the unstructured text as about some Altman, a sentence here, and then compared to the JSON schema. Here is the JSON schema that he wants to follow for this. This is what is going to be enforced. A list of entity names. The actual name is as specified in the text, person's name or name of the country, description, the entity type, such as the person or organization. So it's set to strict, meaning it has to be, the model is pretty strict, so it's most is used to be more accurate in a sense, to get more accurate results. And we see this as well with the testing here. We see when strict is set to true, the accuracy is up to 100% on these types of results, and in strict equals false for structural outputs is 93, which is a lot better than the previous versions, which is pretty interesting. So here, so how do we actually use these structured outputs? So here we can see a standard kind of post requests for how to kind of ask tell the OpenAI API for us to do something. And traditionally we inform the model, which model we're using, our system prompts. Here we inform that, okay, this is the system role, this the information we want to provide, user prompt, okay, what do we want it to do? Okay, look at all my orders in May last year that were fulfilled but not delivered on time. And then it's added as a tool here. So in tools, we're adding this tip functions, and then we're giving some more information here. And here is providing more information about the ship, about fulfillment and delivery. And then it's outputs here that this is kind of the request that is provided in the prompt. Okay, status is fulfilled, is order past this date, is order out before this date, and delivered at and delivered later. So also some other information here, new option for the response formats. Developers can now supply a JSON schema via JSON schema, and new options for this useful when the model is not calling a tool, but rather responding to the user in a structured way. So this provides also a new way of doing it. This is where you enter strict equals true as well. So this also provides a way to for developers to kind of showcase how are we actually giving this telling the model how we want it's outputted. I will go over another thing as well. Azure also released some information after the day after this OpenAI feature was developed. So they also gave some tips. Okay, how do you get started with structured outputs? They gave 3 tips, or 3 steps. Define your JSON schema. We as developers, we want to kind of predefine which structure we wanted to follow, what fields, what data types, what other constraints do we want it to follow, and configure the AI model, specify your JSON schema within the API call. This ensures that the AI output adheres to your defined structure, and integration and testing. Integrate the output into your application and test thoroughly to ensure compliance. But overall, this looks pretty promising. So of course, it has to be tested some more to check how effective it really is. But it seems really promising based on the results, preliminary results right here. So definitely something for developers to look out for, and to for business leaders as well to be aware of, that this is something new, and to expect that it could have a lot of potential for their developers to be able to do a lot more with the OpenAI API. and increase the quality of that in the future. So we also have another article here kind of giving some key takeaways. So it's basically aims to enhance AI reasoning and response accuracy with these structured outputs. We want to separate the final answer from supporting reasoning and commentary for clarity, because the supporting reasoning and commentary for clarity is generally for the end user who don't have that programming experience, right? But if we want, instead of using the ChatGPT directly, if we want to take the information and directly pass it on to another system or continue in another flow, then of course we want a more structured way of doing it, and that's where the structured output is so powerful. So the reasoning schema format organized the AI's thought process into distinct sections for better understanding and verification. Implementation requires configuring the GPT-4o API, as we have seen how we can do. Practical examples: counting letter occurrences, solving logical problems, handling mathematical equations. A lot of practical examples that could be mentioned. Improve problem-solving capabilities and new possibilities for various applications. Complex reasoning tasks, deeper insights and reliable solutions, underscores the importance of structured reasoning and advanced AI capabilities and ensuring transparent outcomes. So, for instance, it's been 11 minutes now discussing this. So this is kind of a more technical video, but I hope this video may have been a little bit helpful, at least to give some insight into this update, what it really means. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, if this video has been was helpful to kind of give a better introduction into this field. If there was anything that was unclear or anything that you wonder about, be sure to comment below, and I'll do my best to help you out. Other than that, be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content, and get more news about this field. And other than that, I hope you all have an amazing day forward, and I will see you all in the next video.